All right, everyone. I am Brianna Wilkerson. I'm holistic health and life coach, CrossFit level one trainer, and essential oils advocate. And basically, I just help women overcome yo-yo dieting, learn to start honor their bodies, and to get a healthy body they love and they're proud of. And so, whenever we talk about healthy body, I'm typically talking about more than just nutrition and exercise, which I think is just the equation we typically think about. But I'm talking about nutrition, exercise, stress management, sleep, digestion, our toxic load, and then our mindset and habits. And Anya does a lot of work around the same thing. So that's why with last summit we did in August, Healthy Body Summit, and then this one, we wanted to talk about those things and have panelists around those things. So that's me. Your turn, Anya.
All right. My name is Anya Perry. I'm a health and wellness coach for women entrepreneurs, and I help women to uncover their inner beauty and strength by creating healthy habits around food, fitness, exercise, mindset, fitness and exercise, same thing, fitness and mindset. So I am excited about the summit because I feel like we've had a serious reason to have the summit about the holidays. Mm-hmm. And I think many people love holidays, but they also are struggling during the holidays or after with healthy habits. So yeah, I'm excited to be here.
So tell us a little bit about why we're doing this summit, then I'll share some stuff too.
I'll tell my part. I'll tell my share. I personally struggled with holidays in the past. I love the holiday season. It's always such a few heartwarming months, right? It's heart-centered months. And I feel like we are looking forward to the holidays, but yet there's a feeling of dreading and being a little nervous or hesitant about the holidays because we gain weight. And personally, I gained weight more than a few times. In fact, for me as a health coach, it was quite embarrassing to gain 10, 15 pounds in the past until I figured things out. And it took me a while. And that's why I feel like hosting a summit and sharing the expertise from others who took years to figure out those habits that became easy over time, and sharing the most important pieces so people don't go on to days and weeks of research how to stay healthy through the holidays, right? Mm-hmm. So I feel like for me it was a path and it was a journey. It was challenging. Why is my body acting up this way? Why am I emotional eating during the holidays? How to say no during certain things, or how to say yes to certain things during feast or Thanksgiving feast or family gathering. How to deal with drama, how to find time for myself, how to stay on track because I don't want to exercise too much, what to do with that. So all of those questions that I struggled before, I got them answered by implementing things and trying and testing, right? But I'm excited about the summit because you don't have to test. Of course, you should test certain things and experiment, right? But I feel like we have such an incredible lineup of experts who already worked with so many clients and helped hundreds of people to establish those habits, those strong patterns that are going to make you healthy, energetic, happy, focused on the right things, joyful, and when January comes around, you're still in a good shape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think what you're just saying is powerful. It's so true. I feel like the holidays is just a time where we just want to have some comfort. We just, not in a bad way, but like we just want to let loose. You know, and I think that's normal. And I think it's okay you can't be disciplined all the time. Just like you can't work all the time, you need to rest. But I think what we both have struggled with is that we're human too. We love certain foods. We love to take sleep when we want to exercise, you know, and I just feel like it's such a beautiful time. And it can be a time where you still enjoy things without coming back to January with that shame. And I think for me, a story that, as we're talking, I realized that, my story it's very multifaceted, but there was a time, and I remember it distinctly, that I was struggling with not eating, and over-exercising was definitely on the kind of the anorexic end. But the holidays came around, and I think I let myself loose, and I I ate a lot of I ate this one couple sweets, and for me, it tasted so good because I had denied myself of it for so long. And it was the holidays, so I really let loose. And I was like, I'm going to eat as much of this as I want. And for me, then, there came a point where I actually loved it so much that I just wanted to keep eating. So it's multifaceted in the sense that when you deprive yourself for so long and then you let completely loose, you will enter back into January not feeling like yourself and not feeling good about what happened in the holidays, specifically with eating. But if I had then approached it where I was like, you know what, I'm still going to allow myself this treat, really enjoy it, and be more abundant that it's coming back, and I would not have entered in January with that shame I felt. And so I think that's what I also want people to realize in regards to specifically food, is that you can enjoy the things that are coming in the holidays, but you have to set healthy boundaries. And boundaries are good. I think when we think of the word boundary, we think, oh, it's deprivation. But no, boundaries actually are empowering, because it says, you know what? No, like, even though I went to 6 houses on Christmas, I don't want to have cake at all 6 houses. Like, it's just not going to make me feel good. So I'm just going to choose one house. And if they, and I think the peer pressure that comes on the holidays is very real. Like, oh, it's fine. We'll start back in January. And you keep saying that, you keep saying that, you keep saying that. And you don't feel good going into January. And so I think I just want people to like really fight the temptation and the spirit of shame that can come with the holidays. And learn to listen to their body, honor it, still take care of it, but also enjoy the things they want to enjoy. And yes, even with regards to stress, it's a stressful time. Like for me, I'm moving during the holidays. So it's like, naturally, I probably want comfort. I want all these things, but it's like, how do I get the most of this moment? And there's a book right now that I'm reading or listening to called The Power of Moments. And it's really challenging me, like, to look at how do I make the most, what do I want from this holiday season? What do I want from this moment in my life? And what's going to help it get there? What's going to, really amplify it so it's memorable, versus looking back on the holidays and being like, man, I just let loose so much that I'm ashamed. I don't look at the good that happened. So that's my thoughts around that.
No, that's a beautiful reason. I feel like it's the boundaries that kind of resonates a lot with me, because the connotation of the word boundary is negative, right? The connotation of holidays is positive, but yet if you look at the marketing campaigns, if you look around a lot at the time of the year, we're so not focused on being centered and being there for ourselves. So those 2 months become just like a snowball effect, right? Just keeps rolling down, and by the end of the year it gets crazier. Nobody wants to even hear about anything healthy. And as a health coach, usually December is the quietest month because everybody starts in January. And I want to break that stigma of starting in January, starting on Monday, denying yourself some pleasant foods. There are many things we could focus on during the holidays, right? But we often don't. We either fixate too much on food, deal with too much drama. And some people probably have it. Some people have a very joyful season. They don't care whatever's happening, but then they deal with guilt and regret. That's the sad part, right? So it's very imbalanced, I would say, disbalanced, the situation. I feel like finding that plan. Kind of, I'm thinking at the beginning of the month, I'm thinking about the plan. What is it going to be for you? What's the holiday season going to be for you now? And setting your intention to have a cookie or slice of pie this season, have it once or have it twice, whatever you decide, sleeping more, taking care of you, just all those tiny things that make your month and day, right?
Yeah, so maybe we can talk about what are our goals for the holidays in regards to our health, and kind of help people shape that. So for me, I'm actually in a season, I think, and I want to continue this. I'm in a season where I'm personally looking deeper. I speak a lot about toxins, and I do a lot with essential oils as a solution, but I know that there are other ways that I can tune up. And one particular way that I've been doing that is I drink a lot of coffee, so I started drinking organic. And it's amazing how literally my body has changed physically. I do feel like a little bit leaner. And I think there's many things that go with that. But as I learn about toxins and how they hide in our bodies, I feel like my body is naturally detoxing by me just switching to an organic coffee. And so for me, I think the holidays are also a time where, not just in our food, but in the things we smell, in all of these different areas, it can be very, have a toxic overload that makes us less energetic, that makes us have health issues. And so for me, this holiday season, I want to continue with what I've been doing. And if I'm going to have a peanut butter cup, I'm going to choose the Justin's organic one, or something like that. Just like trying to choose better options for my health, even in that. Or there may be one day where I'm going to have that cake that is just plain cake. But I think for me, I want to continue to be mindful of what I'm putting into my body, because I know what it is to feel good, and I know what it's not to feel good. And I just got to ask myself, do I want to feel good today, or do I want to feel bad today? And so for me, it's just kind of continuing to look at, the area of toxic load for me.
I feel like I'm choosing this month to be I'm seeing more no's than I usually do to projects and new prospects and things like that, I feel like I want to be more present, present for my health, present to tweak my exercise program. It's a completely new thing lately. So I'm learning, and I'm really having a lot of fun with learning new things. I'm trying new products that help me, like those trends that started a while ago, like mushroom coffee, and I'm playing with intermittent fasting again. So those things that are not trendy yet by themselves, but for me, it takes time to start something like this, because I feel like, okay, if it's a trend, I'm not going to go for it. But the celery juice is actually proven to be really, really good for your health. Let me try it. Right. So I usually sit in the back row and watch for a while, but I feel like I'm choosing to experiment more and be more in tune with my body, rather than just doing the usual stuff and getting into this. It's been a hectic few months for me in my life and business. So I'm trying to kind of let it, more pajamas, more blankets, more books and tea, more thinking and reading, and kind of quieter month. And then I feel like it's going to get a little crazy later. But also, I was going to share something. I lost my thought. But that's what I'm choosing. That's what I'm choosing this month. And I was going to say about the treats. It's been actually 2 or 3 years. Every time we love to cook with my husband. He's an amazing cook. He doesn't do it often, but he loves to cook, and he makes fantastic things. But I don't think we've had a cheap meal or something off the range. I don't like to, a treat, let's call it a treat, off the range of clean eating in 2 or 3 years. And every time we have this question, like, are we going to make a real pumpkin pie, or are we going to make this pumpkin pie? And we always opt out, and we just choose something that we going to make us feel good next day or the day after. I don't know why. It worked for us, and over the years, I don't have any more temptations almost.
Mm-hmm.
But it also, most of the time, we don't spend a lot of time with family. Our family is far away. So last 2 Thanksgiving, it's only been him and I. So we're not exposed to the majority. We got in the habit of doing our thing. Make sense? So, but I think it's going to be interesting this year, because we are going to be with family.
Yeah. So I love that too. Just the idea of experimenting, continuing to do that and honor your body in that way. But also, like if you don't want to have that regular food, like I'll straight up say, hey, I can't have that. And it's not, I don't want to feel bad. Right. So that's good. So guys, ladies watching, that's us. That's what we're planning to do. And we just wanted to share that with you, to be shared, like, we're on this journey too. All of these health and wellness professionals in this summit is. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the summit and why we think you should join. So just join. That's all I'm just kidding. There's 19 of us. There was going to be more, but then, just some people had some stuff going on, and we are going to cover different areas. And so one of the things I have, once you sign up, I have my Healthy Body Inventory there, where you can look at the 7 areas and say, like, of the holidays, which one of these do I really want to work on? Maybe you can't work on all 7, but maybe you can pick one tip from all 7 areas. So like, if you're like, I want to make sure I'm still eating more greens, then that's the thing you're working on, or if you want to make sure you fit in some 5 minutes of fitness each day, and so we have these different women who are great at what they do in that area. So we have women on, nutrition, exercise, stress, digestion, toxic load, sleep, and mindset and habits. And we're actually going to start with mindset and habits on day 1. We typically wait to the end, but I think when it comes to the holidays, that is actually where you need to start, is your mindset and your habits. And so we're excited. there's going to be, of course, we can incentivize you all we want with prizes. There's going to be giveaways. There's going to be free resources. But I think the biggest reason why we want to sign you to sign up is because of what we just shared, is that it does not have to be a dreadful season with your health. Like, you can actually thrive in the holidays if you choose to just make it a priority. So, Anya, anything you want to say?
I have another reason. I feel like that's my personal reason why I'm doing this summit, because last time I had a summit and people started making those connections. Women don't feel like I'm going through this alone anymore. And all the engagement and conversations that start and friendships that start there are incredible. I feel like we still have people who become friends and behind the scenes. And that's my reason. I want people to have it like a big party where we come in, we share what's going on in our lives. So we take the tips from experts and ask them questions. This is your chance to learn from really, really strong experts in the industry, where you can have access to them, where you can watch their videos and ask questions, share your personal stories, ask for advice, how you can tailor this advice to your story. And I think it's incredible just seeing those human connections. It always makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were talking about that earlier. Just, we are both so relationship driven because we think that's what it's about. Like, that's why we do what we do, is so people can know they're not alone in it and, learn from one another. And I just, we're just so excited to create a little holiday party, through this. So
virtual one, but
it's a real party nonetheless. And so, yeah, so how it will go to the structure is, if you sign up, enter your name and email at madewell345.com/healthy holiday summit. Confirm your subscription. You'll get access to where all the trainings will be. We'll actually put this video up. There's, a couple of other welcome resources you can check out. I put up the podcast me and Anya did earlier this week on myths around the holidays and healthy on holidays. And each day from the 12th to the 16th, 4 to 5 videos will be released that are about 5 to 8 minutes long. And they're going to have free resources there, and then their giveaway. And how you win the giveaways is you join our Facebook groups. And the reason why we wanted to join both of our groups is you increase your chances of winning, but also we have conversations in both groups about, different things. And so comment on the prizes you want to win, because you might not want to win every prize. And then we'll do the draw. And then both Anya and I have like programs that different things that we have for you to kind of continue in this, getting support from us as coaches after the summit in the holidays. So be sure to check those out as well.
Yeah, and I feel like we had watched all the videos from our experts, and the resources are amazing and so helpful. I find it as a health coach, this is what my clients ask me. So if you want to have access to those targeted resources, this is the way to go. Just join the groups and collaborate and connect with others and share your knowledge too, because it's not only, I think it's a safe space for people the groups.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
to people to join.
Yeah.
So they can open.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Hopefully we've incentivized you enough. But yeah, so just I don't know when I'll be doing a summit again. Well, probably soon if Anya's in the picture. No, but I just wanted to do it before I transitioned into kind of do something else full time. That it's just such a great opportunity, and I just really want people to thrive. And so, let's do that, ladies. Anything else from you, Anya?
No, I'm just happy to be here, and I'm really excited because I feel like this is the time of the year where more and more of us could use some support, even though we don't want to admit to it. So I just join the summit and have fun.
Yeah. So go to madewell345.com/healthy holiday summit, confirm your subscription, and you'll get all the details. All right, everyone. Have a great day, and let us know if you have any questions.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.